Gunpowder lightens the night sky. Papermaking and printing record civilization. Compass beacons the journey to explore civilization. Inherits civilization and innovates rhythm. Beidou's navigation centralized system, another gift dedicated by China to the world. Beidou serves the world and benefits mankind. By the end of 2012, Beidou Navigation Satellite System has deployed a 14-satellite network which is capable of providing navigation, positioning, and timing services for the Asia-Pacific region. A full constellation of 35 satellites with global coverage is scheduled for establishment in 2020, and the performance of the Beidou system can reach advanced international level during the same period. Currently, the Beidou system is capable of providing services for the Asia-Pacific region with a positioning accuracy better than 10 meters, the velocity accuracy better than 0.2 meters per second, and the timing accuracy better than 20 nanoseconds. The authorized service is available to professional users and will provide positioning, velocity, timing, and short message services with better accuracy, as well as the information of system integrity. Beidou Navigation Satellite System has been widely applied in water conservancy, forest fire prevention, aviation, fishery, agriculture, transportation, finance, and many other fields. We are open and friendly to the outside world and carry out international exchange and cooperation by adhering to the principle of equality, mutual benefit, peaceful utilization, and mutual development. We make active and pragmatic efforts and successfully promoted the extension of global service in S-band together with other countries under the ITU framework. We are fully involved in activities related to the International Committee on Global Navigation Satellite Systems. Proposed to carry out international GNSS monitoring and assessment service for open service IGMAS, and initiated to establish the IGMAS subgroup and application subgroup. We are the host of the 7th meeting of the ICG and jointly discuss the future of satellite navigation with all participants. We've made efforts to deepen the cooperation with Pakistan in satellite navigation field and promote bilateral cooperation with Russia, the United States, Europe, Japan, and so on. We've initiated the Beidou GNSS application demonstration and experience campaign, strengthen the international academic exchange, and host the world-oriented China Satellite Navigation Conference. We sincerely and heartily wish to implement communication, coordination, and cooperation with worldwide partners in aspects of compatibility and interoperability, satellite navigation standard, terrestrial reference framework, time reference, application development, scientific research, etc. A bosom friend afar brings a distant land near. Beidou compass narrows the distance and improves our life. Beidou compass searches the world and benefits mankind.
We will take some questions during the presentation of Dr. Ran. A number of questions have been submitted, and so we'll ask them one by one. If there are any additional questions, if you would please give them to the IF staff at this time, that would be appreciated. So the first question is, what kind of disposal strategies are you going to implement at the end of life of the Beidou constellation satellites, and especially those in the medium Earth region?
首先，观众提的第一个问题是：北斗卫星服役寿命到期后，尤其是 MEO 轨道卫星退役后，中方有什么下一步的工作计划？
感谢刚才的提问。我想在这个我刚才情况介绍里面提供正式服务的是我们建设的第二步。这个系统的寿命是8到10年左右，所以就意味着我们8到10年以后要重新增加、补充发射我们北斗卫星导航系统的卫星。
Thanks to the audience. Well, as I explained in my presentation, we implemented a three-step strategy to establish the Beidou navigation satellite system. In last year, we have completed the establishment of the second step, which means that the Beidou navigation satellite system could provide the full operational service to the Asia-Pacific region. And the life of the whole navigation satellite system will last for 8 to 10 years. That means that after about 10 years, we will launch new satellites to update the whole constellation.
现在这个星座在天上运行非常稳定，性能也很好。从我们以前北斗系统的研制建设的情况来看，我们在天在轨的卫星运行都非常正常，也有的服役甚至超过我们正常的8到10年的服务期。但作为一个向世界提供正式服务的系统，为了体现中国政府的意愿，我们负责任的形象，所以我们现在已经着手开始备份卫星的建设和投产。
Well, right now the constellation is under sound operation, and from the previous experience, we established such kind of program. All the constellation and satellites are operating, and in order to show our attitude to be responsible and to provide stable and reliable services to users, some of the satellites can even operate quite well and overpass the designed lifetime. Right now, we have been putting human resources and efforts to build up the backup satellites.
所以从明年开始，我们就要开始继续的发射北斗的卫星，有2层考虑。第一个，我们要继续巩固、提升我们现有卫星导航的系统的性能；另外，要进一步扩展到全球，为全球用户提供更好的服务。谢谢。
In the next year, we will launch backup satellites and continue to improve the constellation from 2 aspects. On the one hand, we want to strengthen the foundation to provide stable services. On the other hand, we will expand our services gradually to the whole world. Thanks very much.
Okay, Thank you. The second question is, how does Beidou plan on working with other Asia-Pacific GNSS providers, for example, IRNSS and QZSS, to ensure the best way to cooperate with these other systems?
第二个问题是，北斗与其他亚太地区的卫星导航供应商，例如日本的准天理系统和印度的区域卫星导航系统，开展哪方面的工作？例如，如何开展有效的合作，来保证用户能够取得最大的成效？
在亚太地区，其实北斗系统已经能提供很好的服务，但是大家也非常了解，我们的邻国朋友日本或印度也在建设自己的区域系统。在亚太地区有3个这个相对独立的卫星导航系统，我想可见亚太是全球经济社会发展的重点。
Well, right now the Beidou navigation satellite system is under sound operation, and we can see that our neighboring countries, such as Japan and India, are developing their relatively independent navigation satellite system, which show us that the Asia-Pacific region is a region that all the economies are boosting and all the focus are enhanced.
3个系统的建设，为我们大家这个加强交流合作提供了很好的基础。
The construction of these 3 navigation satellite systems laid a good foundation for each other to enhance the cooperation and communication.
加强合作，我想应该是我们3方共同的愿望。
I think it is the common wish of the 3 parties to enhance cooperation with each other.
在 ICG 以及其他的多边或双边平台上，我们双方之间都进行了比较多的交流和沟通。
We carry out many exchanges and communications on the international platform, no matter under the framework of the ICG or carry out bilateral cooperation and communication.
但是我也很坦率地告诉大家，我们这几个系统之间的合作才刚刚开始。我也希望通过这一届会议以后，能够进一步促进大家的交流和合作，特别是合作。
Well, frankly speaking, I have to say that the cooperation among 3 navigation satellite systems is just start, and I hope that after this session, the 4th International Astronomic Congress, we can enhance cooperation in the future.
谢谢。
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ron. We have a third question. I think this one comes from a student here in the audience who resides here in China. He says, do we have plans to contribute the Beidou constellation to the service of the whole planet? And how large will the scale of the Beidou constellation be? In parentheses, how many satellites?
下面一个问题可能来自于在座的一位中国的学生，因为他说他的口吻是我们，也就是北斗，是否有服务全球的计划呢？在最后，北斗系统将达到多大的规模？它的星座将由多少颗卫星构成？
这个向全球提供服务一直是北斗追求的目标。我们去年已经向亚太地区提供了服务，但向全球提供服务的愿望或脚步从来没有停止过。
Well, to benefit and provide services for the global users has always been the ultimate goal of Beidou navigation satellite system. In last year, we have successfully achieved the 2nd step to provide services to the Asia-Pacific region. Yet our pace and the next step, which means to serve the whole world, will be enhanced.
自2009年以来，我们就已经着手提供更高性能的卫星导航技术的研究或开发，包括相应核心技术的攻关。我也很高兴地告诉大家，我们要提供在现有性能基础上提供更高精度的北斗卫星导航系统的性能，所有的核心技术我们都已经全部突破了。
Since 2009, we have made great breakthrough during the research and development of core technologies in fields of Beidou navigation satellites. And right now, I can say that we are overcoming the obstacles and made great achievement. And we are confident to provide more better services with higher accuracy.
我们非常有信心，在2020年左右，向全球用户提供比现在北斗系统2到3倍更好的性能的北斗卫星导航系统。
We have the confidence to provide better services than right now we can enjoy by 2020, of which the performance will improve by 2 or 3 times.
从现在到2020年，我们有一个初步的计划，大概要发射40个左右的卫星。
Further development of Beidou system and to be confident regarding its further development. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The next question comes from someone, it appears someone in Europe, who asks, the development and the deployment of the first 12 of the Beidou has gone very quickly. Why does it take so long before the whole constellation is complete?
下面一个问题可能来自于我们的欧方的朋友，他提问说，我们的前面这些卫星的发射和整个星座部署进展非常迅速，那么我们整个全球卫星导航系统的建设为什么需要这么长的时间？2020年才能建成？
其实刚才在前面那个问题我已经回答了，就是我们后续的建设是为了提供更好的卫星导航服务性能，所以我们需要解决比现在技术更高的所需要的关键技术的突破，所以我们花了一定的时间去解决这个问题。好在我们现在非常高兴，我们突破了这些技术，所以对后续的建设，应该讲更多的是立即的组网发射，30-40个卫星用7、8年的时间来发射，我认为其实已经是一个非常高的要求。谢谢。
Well, actually, I explained this point during my last answer. We want to provide much more better services to global users by 2020. Therefore, we made a plan to launch about 30 to 40 satellites during the next 7 to 8 years, just in order to intensify the constellation. And roughly, we have solved the problems of the key technologies and have made breakthrough. I think that based on those breakthrough, we can provide better services. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have 2 more questions. The next one is, what is the expected total cost of development and construction? And secondly, what is the annual cost of the operation and maintenance of the Beidou satellite system?
下面一个问题是分为2点，第一点是有关整个北斗卫星导航系统部署和建设的总成本大约是多少？第二个小问题是每年度用于整个系统的运营维护的费用大概是多少？
这个问题涉及到系统建设经费啊，我想我们大概有这么几个考虑。当时我们在建设北斗卫星导航实验系统的经费大概是几十亿人民币，然后我们在建设第2部北斗卫星导航系统的时候，就是我们去年建立的系统，大概经费的投入是上百亿。我想我们下一步全球系统的建设应该是这个几百亿的规模，大概我想这个目前的估计应该在500-600亿的考虑。
Well, during our last 2 steps, during the first step, we have input several billion RMB in order to build up our experimental Beidou navigation satellite system. Well, when we achieve our second step, we have input another several tens of billion RMB in order to build up such a Beidou navigation satellite system. In order to achieve our third step goal, we will put about tens of billion RMB, about 50 billion RMB, in order to complete our global Beidou navigation satellite system.
至于运行维护嘛，我想，北斗系统是一个国家重要的空间信息基础设施，所以对国家建设来讲，既要买得起马，又要配得起鞍，所以要保持它的持续稳定运行。这个运行维护是十分必要的。
Regarding the second question, well, as we all know, the navigation satellite system is an important infrastructure for our nation. Therefore, we not only have to guarantee that the constellation itself could maintain good operation, but also the sufficient equipment which support the system could be guaranteed.
等到我们40多颗卫星都发射上天了，我相信那个时候每年的运行维护费用应该在几十个亿的人民币。谢谢。
After we launch another about 40 satellites to the space, the maintenance and operation fees will amount about tens of billion RMB. Or several billion RMB.
Okay, and we have one final question for you that just came up. This is, will the industrial policies implemented by the government of China in sectors such as transportation promote the domestic adoption, the adoption here in China, of all GNSS technologies and systems of the Beidou system?
接下来问题是对于我们在促进北斗卫星导航系统以及多 GNSS 系统的设备应用方面，在交通领域，我们的后续的这个应用推广方面采取一些措施。
关于北斗的应用，中国政府历来主张加强北斗的应用，同时也特别注重北斗和其他卫星导航系统的融合应用，所以我们在制定北斗应用的政策考虑的时候，从来不排斥其他卫星导航系统应用，比如 GPS 也好 ，GLONASS 也好，我们也欢迎今后像伽利略、日本或印度导航系统进入到中国的应用或产业里面来。
In the field of application of a Beidou navigation satellite system, we attach much importance to integration application of multi-GNSS, not only in combination with GPS or GLONASS, but also with Galileo and other regional navigation satellite systems, such as the QZSS and other navigation satellite systems, in the field of applying multi-GNSS.
但是中国政府也有明确的意愿，在涉及国家经济社会发展安全的领域，我们应该把北斗放在重要的应用考虑。
Well, the Chinese government also is concerned about some industry fields which is closely related to the strategic sector of the Chinese economy, and we will enhance the utilization and the application of Beidou navigation satellite system.
比如在交通、金融、电力、电信等领域，都会有北斗的应用。谢谢。
Such as Beidou navigation satellite system will be applied in the fields of traffic, electronic, finance, and other fields. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I hope all of you will join me in thanking Dr. Ron for a very, very informative lecture tonight. We really appreciate him taking time with us, and I appreciate all of you joining us for this very special session this evening. Thank you again.
再次谢谢主席先生的精彩主持，也感谢。